notes. Everything in one cell.
Just one big cell.
Pivot columns, baby. Just gonna organize.
I don't even know what that is.
We got macros involved. Flight simulators.
All right, checking the Twitch audio.
Oh yeah, I should talk into my mic if you actually want to hear me. That'll help. That'll help a whole lot.
Talking to the microphone.
Wow.
You were good before, but yeah, that's better.
You guys hear me. It's the chat or like it doesn't come up on the stream.
It's a peanut gallery.
I talk for you guys. I mean,
you advocate for us, my guy.
I try to.
You don't talk for like our one listener.
What did we name our listener? I forgot. We used to have like a name that we said.
Was that not Clarky?
It was.
I thought Clarky. Yeah, Clarky.
Good old Clark.
Man, I haven't seen Clarky in a minute. He's been here though. He's always with us.
Someone's watching this shit. I don't know who.
Me neither. Maybe it's Ari.
We do have views. More views than just me watching them to remember what happened last week.
I've listened to a couple of them.
Nice.
Dude, some of the first couple episodes we did are legit funny. When we came up with Wheel Space Sally's, I fucking died.
Classic. These and other classic How to Kickflip a Horse moments are available on our YouTube. We're doing the plugs up top this time.
For a low price of YouTube ads.
Yeah. Or if some insane number, it was like 500 people have to subscribe to our shit before we can get money off YouTube. So
if
that's
you
never
make
gonna
500 accounts and subscribe to us, we will get you a cut.
I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can follow through on that, but you can certainly donate to us on Ko-Fi. That would be tight. Just give us $2. You've probably got $2. Anyway, this is How to Kickflip a Horse, a show where we
kickflips horses. Money, please. It's my money, and I want it now. New thing!
Marijuana poisoning. What?
Hey, I'm poisoned.
I do love this shock jock intro that you've got going on.
It's nice. It's like, it just reminds me of them good old 90s, like, bunch of noises!
And in the fart.
Rock and roll!
Next, the latest hit from Rush.
Yeah, right? We're giving away tickets to the Who!
No, who?
What? No, who?
On first? No, what's
Oh,
geez.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, hell yeah, dog.
Yeah, this soundboard is the best thing that's ever happened.
I've never felt more creative.
for obvious reasons.
Nice.
But yeah. So yeah, welcome to How to Kickflip a Horse. I'm Ivan. I'm here with Jesse, Tommy, and Paul.
Hello.
My buddies that we all play role-playing games with. Ari is the guy who runs the other games, but he's not here tonight, so it's me.
Will he be joining us in future iterations of this? I'm sorry to interrupt. Go.
I mean, of course, he's welcome to. It'll be easy enough to add him to the party.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if missing today was a definitive move. That's good.
I hope it's not.
Good.
I would always love to have Ari join us, but it seems like he's got a lot of shit going on, kind of all the time. And
Busy dude. Many hats.
I don't begrudge him that.
Many hats.
We love the man. We support him.
Love that dude.
And he will be
Absolutely.
back when he's ready.
Cool.
Absolutely. But in the meantime,
Really waiting for him to say that then.
that would be amazing.
Yeah, right.
In the meantime, we will be playing Picket Line Tango. This is a little sort of... they actually say you can play it in one go in the book, but I honestly don't see how that's possible at all.
Yeah, the box for Settlers of Catan says it takes 30 to 40 minutes, too.
Oh, God.
Does this...
That's just dishonest.
that
I
is
played
really
it
dishonest.
one time, and it was with 3 players who all, had been playing every day for a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I'm so bad at that game. I don't even want to talk about it. I know math. I'm aware of math and probabilities and whatnot, and I fail every time.
I ain't doing no
Negotiation.
math.
I don't even
negotiation.
get
I'll
close.
give you a sheet for wheat, and they're like, nah, and you're like, alright, man, cool.
Yeah.
It's like,
Most
You're
of
nice.
my decision making in Catan is made out of with malice and spite in mind.
Sure. That's popular.
Well, I never thought I was going to win this game, but
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
you in particular.
Yeah.
You're not winning either.
Yeah.
we built this city on sheep.
Yep. We built this city.
It was a sheep fart.
Nice.
But anyway, we're going to be playing Picket Line Tango, which is a
Mhm.
Mothership adventure module written by Emily Weiss of Anodyne Printware, who have also put out a ton of other interesting Mothership stuff, but also
Nice.
like OSR stuff. They were the ones that put out A Man on the Road, which we played relatively recently.
Ooh, we did not fare well with that man on that road.
No, that's one of those adventures that's kind of only go bad.
In retrospect, I did it. It's when I was a cleric and you don't get healing spells till level 2. You're like, you don't have access to It's so brutal, this system.
That's so
They're like,
funny.
when you're a level 1 wizard, you're just a man with a knife, is really what you are.
Magic man with a magic knife. That's
Human
not
man with
working.
knife.
Video
Just
The
wait.
rest of these credits here on Picket Line Tango.
Yes.
Art by Roque Romero. You can find it at roqueromero.com. It's edited by Ian Yusem, proofreading by Fiona, Maeve, Geist, and layout by Eric K. Hill. Mothership is from Tuesday Night Games, and they can be found at mothership.rpg.com. Jesse, tell me who your character is.
My
And their leg
character,
deal.
as I am developing him, is Duck Billum, or Billum. You can't quite remember, and that's because he's drunk. Yeah, he's an android. He's drunk. He's drunk on gun oil and motor oil and any other oil that you didn't know could ferment. And he's got a big patch on the back of his jacket that says, "If I'm running, keep up."
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet you'll get chased at least once over the course of this adventure.
Yay.
So that back patch may come in handy. Paul, tell
Conceptually-
us who your character is. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, conceptually speaking, I haven't actually picked my skills yet, and I was going to kind of play them into the storyline, but we can talk about that later.
Sure, do it at your discretion. I trust you implicitly. Paul, introduce us to your character, would you?
So I am Sioss. Forget how I said I was going to pronounce my last name.
Ocxero?
Ocxero.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Sioss Ocxero. And I am a teamster, and I am, the pride of the ship in the sense of, like, if it needs to get fixed, I'll fix it. I can pick that up. I can bend that thing if you need to, but only if I'm getting paid. Like, what's the clock in? What's the clock out? What is this happening here? And that's I'm sitting here smoking a cigarette while we're talking about what I'm doing, because I'm not getting paid to talk about me right now.
I love that.
Fuck you, pay me.
Excellent. Works perfectly. Tommy, introduce us to your character, please.
Okay, I'm going to be playing Oleg Volkov. All right, hold on. So he's like
Yes.
genius computer scientist, and yeah, he's here to make a buck. He doesn't know his accent anymore, but he'll find it
I
in a
love it.
minute.
He's like a Russian in Brooklyn. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Actually, that's what I was like. Well, that's
From
in
the
real
Brooklyn Russian system.
You know, the Brooklyn Russian. But I'll
What
find
is
it
a fucking
again.
guy? Oh wow, I got Italian. Hold up. Oh, that
I
just came out of me. Wow.
It's funny. I muted you guys like while you were doing your intros, and I was like, okay, do it the way you want to do it. And then I said it, and it came out completely different. I was like, damn it, but I'll find it.
You'll get there.
All the same. But yeah, genius scientist, or so he thinks.
Sure.
But he's, I think he's got a bum leg. You know, I think he's, you know, he's sustained like an injury at some point, and maybe he was once like pretty like athletic and like kind of maybe military minded, but he's found himself like a computer dude's. So yeah, hell yeah. I don't know. Are we in a city, or are we already on a mothership of sorts? Like, are we already? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You are indeed on a ship. You're on a corporate rental. The company that has contracted you, if I can get it to switch, there we go. You guys all see this?
See some kind of asteroid in space.
Oh yeah.
With a magnifying glass or a bubble.
Yeah.
See the little dome? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That
Boy, howdy.
dome is Norton Outpost. This is the brief that comes from what's this? What are these guys called? Pure Refining Incorporated. Your bosses send you this here missive. So Norton Asteroid, founded by Pure Corporation CEO. What's this guy's name? Something Norton. I've lost my whole window.
John McAfee.
Ulysses Norton is our man's name.
I got that.
There you go. It's a outpost mining iron, silicate, rhodium. It's a like a biodome in the base of a crater. There's about 100 colonists there, broken up as such, and they rely on benchmark-dependent supply shipments from Pure, which means so. I had to look this up myself, so I don't assume anyone knows this. Basically, they have to make a certain number of shipments before Pure will resupply them.
You had to look that up.
Damn.
That's
Literally death.
I just had like I put it together reading the rest of the adventure, but like I just was unfamiliar with the term benchmark dependent. Like I didn't know what a benchmark was, I guess.
Right. I see now. Yeah. Dang.
But it makes it makes sense in retrospect. But so yeah, they're pulling in about 500,000 credits a month for their rhodium shipments for Pure, and this they use for their microchips and Android components. Mm-hmm. And you can ask your unit supervisor about colonist opportunities today. Ooh. The situation on Norton is as such. Bam.
I feel like it's being like typed out like a la X-Files.
Definitely, yeah. This is like coming through on your like little shipboard fax
Or
machine.
like it's like the old retro pads, like green.
So 2 weeks ago, there was an unauthorized termination, also known as murder, of a member of the Essential Colony staff, which has caused productivity to drop below corporate mandated benchmarks. And as a result, Pure Refinement Incorporated has suspended Norton's resupply schedule. In the interim, pro-labor agitators have called for recognition of the so-called Pure Refinement Miners Union in direct opposition to Pure Refinement Inc.'s human resources policy. You guys are going to be playing bastards for this one. I don't know if I hope I made that clear.
No, it seems like that would be the case.
So this is the contract. Pure Contract 470-AB-01C, which is break the strike and restore order at Norton's outpost.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Fascist game, go.
You'll be given 300,000 credits on completion to split between all the members of your crew. There will be a 10,000 credit penalty per additional deceased colony personnel while you are on, or while you are present in the Norton outpost.
Wait, even if we didn't kill him?
Yes, you're there to prevent more people from being killed.
Well,
Transport will be provided. However, extraction will be forbidden until completion of the contract, unless you're able to somehow make some other arrangement. Early termination of contract is punishable by up to 100,000 credit bounty.
Jesus.
Pure invests you with the following legal powers while on Norton Outpost, seeing as Norton Outpost is in effect the property of Pure Refinement Inc. You will be allowed to detain and interrogate colonists. You will be allowed to enter any premises. You will be able to seize property as evidence, and there will be a performance review to follow.
Cool.
That said, we begin our journey docking with Norton's Outpost. And
Docking
then
on the
a
first date.
3-hour space elevator ride to the surface.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Robot, I don't give a fuck about time.
Which we will be doing in real time.
Yay!
Oh.
No,
So the doors.
Ivan, that actually seems to be the time that Roll20's trying to actually. I didn't realize I'd not finished building my character, and that is just stuck on the building character screen. So, yeah, 3 hours might be appropriate.
It's like,
where are you stuck?
I didn't realize after I rolled all those stats that I had to go back and choose a specialty and everything. It just says literally building character, and it is not doing shit.
Try. What do you
turning
want
it
your
off and turning it back
specialties to
on
be?
again.
I hit a little Control R on that guy. Because I'm seeing
Control R.
Tommy's trinket roll. Yeah, that was not stuff that I did.
Oh yeah, it's like the last page. I think it was like equipment
Yeah.
or something.
I didn't get to that kind of stuff, and now it just is reloading a
Interesting.
20-sided dice over and over and over again.
Weird.
We're closing
maddening
the browser
loop.
window.
I see all
Zivinza.
your stuff. I see all your stuff selected in the. So you gotta hit on the last page, like the choose equipment page. You gotta hit the dice for it.
Yeah, there's like little boxes.
Yeah, well, I didn't get there before. It says Character Mancer, it says launch. It's like.
I
just
want
not
you to
doing
like.
it? Huh, weird.
It's like stats. Roll
Do you
stats.
want a
I'm
journal of grudges?
picking that, and then a skill.
what
I'm
you're getting.
picking.
This is how you get journals of grudges.
Because right now my skill points are not assigned to anything.
I did
Is
it for
that
you, but you can change them.
Is that
Right. I have a journal of grudges. Did someone give me that?
Yeah, I rolled it for you.
It literally shows up. It's there.
Did you
Oh, you
receive
patched it.
someone else's book of? That'd be funny. Someone else's book of grudges. Okay.
Yeah. So, Roll20. You're so close to being great, but this shit.
There you go. You got a security guard patch.
Okay. Well, I don't have a patch or a trinket according to my character sheet.
Just rolled those, I think.
No, I have a journal of grudges or a trinket. Now that shows up.
Should be good now. Once you finish going through the character mancer, can you click on your regular character sheet stuff?
I cannot finished going through the Character Mancer, but
What if you just exit out of it?
I've done that several times, and so that's how I see my trinket. I don't see a patch. I don't know what else I'm missing in terms of.
Huh.
Interesting. I wonder why it won't roll that.
Also,
Character Mancer open.
my skills are.
It says security guard patch in the Character Mancer. And you didn't. I don't know if you picked a equipment package.
I did not pick it. It would not let me get that far.
It's like weird that it's like, yeah, it's like. I mean, it seems like it would be even easier for you to just take what you have. I guess you have to roll and everything. But you could pretty quickly generate a new character sheet unless you were like in love with those stats. Even then,
No, I don't even care at all. It's just like nothing is saving as I. I'm not getting past. Literally, now I click on my character and nothing pops up.
Weird.
Fucking great.
Let's try this. What about now?
I just did a refresh on the entire Roll20 website, and all right. So now I have stress, resolve, health back, which was gone a moment ago. The Character Mancer thing is not popping up, so I guess that's... Oh yeah, security guard, okay, journal grudges. Am I supposed to have any numbers on the left of, like, strength, speed, intelligence? I have sanity, fear, body, and armor all as numbers, but I don't have anything in strength, speed.
Alright, we're gonna roll them again, I guess.
How many default skills did you start with? 3?
Yeah.
Cool.
And you're a teamster?
Yeah.
Why is it just doing the whole thing over again? That's stupid.
What browser are you using?
Firefox.
Firefox. It's been a long time since I used Firefox.
It's been a long time since I used Chrome.
Good shit.
Alright, you guys should be good now. He has numbers in all the right places, and you shouldn't have to fuck around with the Character Mancer anymore.
Alright, I'm loading Roll20 again.
Nice.
And if I need to do it in Chrome, I will do it in Chrome.
I got mine running in Firefox fine. But sometimes stuff goes weird.
So I added something to my inventory, and I feel like I should be able to keep it.
Okay, what is it?
I just rolled it. Just
The bone knife?
just a giant bag of weed. For some reason, I put it in my inventory equipment, but also as a weapon, just for the fact that I could click it, just to see how well. I tried to have it do 1d1 minus 1 damage, but I don't think it's biting on that.
All right.
That's not the kind of math this program likes.
Yeah, they're like, nah, bud.
Well, I'm in. I've got my character sheet going, so...
Dang, my man.
You.
In there, like swimwear. Riveting stuff, y'all.
Snake.
My guy's like punching fists and shit. He's pushing over grandmothers and shaking them down. Do we all know each other? Have we worked before, or like?
I would say you guys all work together, yeah.
Like this isn't our first shakedown.
Maybe not your first shake. Maybe not maybe your first shakedown together, but not any of your individual first shakedowns.
Does anyone want to know each
Probably.
other? Like, be friends?
Yeah.
You could be buds.
You want to be buds from like a riot at like another place where we bash some heads? We're like, that's where I got the bad leg, you know.
I think I probably.
I took an
helped your
actual
leg,
arrow.
actually.
I took an arrow to the knee. You never see it coming, you know. You think it's going to be a laser, but there it was. Arrow right there.
Fucking crossbow, guys.
Yeah, I know.
As an android, I initially took to heavy machinery, then realized that I could get drunk off of the oils and stuff. And then I remember you got shot with an arrow. And it wasn't that bad.
Right.
And I gave you some first aid, and then it became a permanent limp.
Yep.
And I was drunk.
My old drunk robot bud.
But maybe you think I
Makes
did a great
perfect
job.
sense.
Oh yeah, I'm going to assume that you did the best.
He likes his new leg better.
I don't know that I know this group. It's my boss sent me down here to make sure things flowed smoothly.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Boss's pet over here.
This guy.
Seems like a dork. Needs some wedgies.
Nerd!
I can see the good cop, bad cop playing out already.
All right.
We're all good scabs here.
We're all bad cops. Good scabs, bad cops.
Is there a good scab?
I don't know.
According
I'm sure in the history
according
of
to Pure
scabbing,
Refinement Inc., yes.
there's been one.
Depends on who you ask.
Hey, perspective. Cha-cha.
Yeah, cool. So we're going up this elevator. We need to interview.
You're going down the elevator.
going
Your
down
ship,
this elevator.
your ship docks at the top of the elevator.
Dang.
Dome,
Tight.
and it's a 3-hour trip down.
How's the view?
Is there a bathroom on this elevator?
Wherever
Gray
you
and
go.
black. Yes, but it costs 10 credits.
Can I just pee in the corner?
Ooh, hold on, comrade. So,
I'll leave that up to your companions, I suppose.
I don't need them docking my pay for you pissing all over the place. I'll think.
Drew?
You've done work like this before?
Yeah, I've peed over places before.
That's funny. You're a funny guy.
How you guys think we're gonna break up this union?
Well, we should. We'll find out who's running the spot. Locally. Not maybe officially. Maybe smash
the
that guy.
overseer, if you will.
Yeah. The capo.
Sure, that's what I call them.
Sure they have many.
We should see
Nicknames.
who's at the bottom and who's at the top.
Yeah, so
It doesn't
maybe-
hurt to take away their if we can, any type of sanitation needs. Just saying from experience.
that's true. You take the piss. Well, you take the piss out of them.
Are we all naturally fighting off Italian gangster accents?
Yeah, I know. Why is it the union busting?
It is. We're all like, these fucking guys are gonna get it now.
I know. We're gonna go smash their
We're gonna
fucking heads
fucking
in.
Let's get these motherfuckers.
No, okay.
You guys
well,
are
let's
from the
reset.
Boston system.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, for sure. For some reason, I'll just. But yeah, all the same. Bust some heads. Find out. I imagine
Kill 'em.
get a drink. We'll get a drink. We're gonna see what people like to do, and then see what kind of rabble rousing. I imagine we have to not look like we're coming from Pure. That's going to be our biggest thing, is establishing ourselves as not narcs. I think that's going to be major.
But the uniforms.
Are we wearing uniforms right now? Fuck!
They're company regulation.
No, I'm wearing a
Yeah,
I've got gear.
They are expecting you.
All the same, I'm wearing a vac suit.
There's a contact awaiting you at the base of the elevator who's gonna fill you in on the things as they stand.
Okay,
and so
maybe I've assumed too much.
The side, I think Paul needs to roll to see which wall he was peeing on, and if that happens to be the wall where the door and the contact are.
I like this.
Sure, give me let's call it a D6. If you get a 6.
Should there only be 4 walls in the room?
It's round.
Let's make it 7, honestly. Roll a D7.
If you can. All right, cool. You don't piss on the door, but it is another hour yet before before you hit the bottom. But we'll fast forward to that. You guys enjoy sitting in the pea smell for the remainder of your journey downward, and eventually the elevators, or the elevator dings open, and you're greeted by a crowd of miners and other people on the outpost here.
I wave and bow.
And a lot of, let's call it like 10 to 15-ish people carrying signs and stuff. Some of them just have the pure logo crossed out. Some of them say things like Union Now. What? Let's see. What's the mothership equivalent of like a spot check? You guys think?
Hydroponics.
Absolutely. Give me a hydroponics roll. I'd take a intellect roll.
Sure.
Perhaps.
Yeah. A normal intellect roll. I want to be wearing my vac suit, which would be including a helmet.
Sure, I would assume you're wearing your vac suits, having just got off your.
Yeah. Okay. Shit.
That's for me, right?
That's a failure for old. It's the glare from
Oleg.
Oleg. I didn't even realize I was saying my name. Oh, my name's actually Tony.
Paul, you should
What do you know?
just click on, are you still not able to get your character sheet to work?
No, I don't see intellect. I don't see that I have.
Oh, it's on top left.
Yeah,
it's up one of those base ones. Okay.
It's on the
It's a
skills.
base stat.
Modifier none.
None. Just regular.
Dang.
Alright,
Okay,
not
so
quite. But
the
that's
robot-
okay. Duck on the
Billum.
ground, you're able to see several of these, a small stack. Not a stack, let's call it 3 of these stuck together in a pile on the ground. I'm going to just show it to all you guys.
Strike now.
Does this work?
Vac suits for all. No more benchmarks.
Glad I have this vac suit.
Yeah, you're literally wearing a vac suit. Right beforehand.
This is so
good.
awkward.
So good.
Well, the awkward. Got the vac suit on.
Well, it happens.
Is there
They call you scabs and scum and stuff as you pass, but I'm sorry, what was your question?
I was just. Never mind. I'll just see if it comes up naturally.
Great. As you guys disembark,
Okay,
from
no, we're disembarking.
Sort of
I just wanted to yell that anybody that doesn't disperse now is going to receive a reduction in their pay, and then I'm just going to keep walking. I'm just gonna make a loud
You're going
voice
to
disparate.
instigate the crowd.
It works. There'll be a few of them to walk away.
give me some type of roll on this, would you?
Yeah, we got any kind of like.
Not great.
What about combat? Oh, intellect. Yeah, like how
fight
you.
them?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Beat
fighting
their
them,
asses.
no.
Well, I meant like maybe the force of, but intellect could be like you having the wherewithal to say something that might hurt. Like
What if we rolled a fear in reverse?
they rolled the fear.
Favorable fear.
I don't know.
Let me
that,
change the mechanic of
necessarily
the game.
My best
is,
bet is like either strength or intellect, honestly.
I would take strength, I suppose.
I'm gonna flex while I do it. My robot muscles. Damn it!
Dang, you
Barely.
overflexed
That would have
it.
been so good. Okay.
If you match, does that count against you?
I think
If you
I
roll a
believe
45?
it's
for you.
I believe it's meat or under, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So
Sorry.
people.
Someone throws the tomato, but it doesn't hit you.
Oh!
People boo though.
Nice
but
loser.
from
I
around,
pick up the
around
tomato.
crowd,
Don't
it's
quit
not
your day
really
job,
much of a
loser.
tomato. It's not really worth picking up, I'm gonna say.
Damn.
From around the crowd comes a sort of stocky, maybe late 30s-ish lady with her hat pulled pretty low over her face. And she sort of coughs to get your attention as she approaches and says, "Oh, hey there. You must be the pure negotiators then, yeah?"
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Anytime now.
Yeah. Hard to hear through the helmet.
Yeah. That's us.
It was a 3-hour ride.
3 fucking elevator.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, why don't you put a bathroom in that thing?
Well, 10 credits.
Yeah, I mean,
Suppose that'll be explaining the smell there. Anyways, I'm Lucinda. I'm your contact here on Norton's. I'll be leading you around here if you need it. Otherwise, I got some jobs to do. You guys wanna get right into it, or you wanna get set up down the company store there, or
just took a fucking elevator for 3 hours. What do you think I'm doing?
Let's fucking
Oh,
go.
sure, fair. There's a piss trough down the way, and she points to the left.
That's not
the,
what I mean.
You need the poop trough.
Yes,
Can't you do it? Can't you just go in them fancy vac suits?
I bet, but it's a hassle to clean.
Are we all wearing vac suits? Sorry.
It came with my gear package, so I assumed. I also wanted to conceal my identity, but
Oh.
that's why I was still wearing. That's why I was like, oh, I'll wear the vac suit so they don't see my face.
Yeah, I assume we all are. I have one too. It's not like I'm just carrying that shit around.
Oh yeah, I have vac suit. Yeah.
Yeah. It would stand to reason. So I'll say we you tell us, but I would have just done it from the crowd. Like maybe we.
So
have
I pissed in the elevator just to be a dick. That's absolutely.
Well,
Nice.
I would expect no less from the quality personnel that Pierre sends down here.
Thank you.
Anyways,
Let's get set up at the company store, and then we'll.
let's do that. There is the matter of the murders. I was thinking perhaps you could go check out the murders first, and then maybe rally, get your materials together there.
Well, now that you mentioned the murders, yeah, we should.
But I guess that is where the corpses are. You could start with the corpses, but the scene of the crime,
Whoopses! I become very interested.
Did not read the missive from Pure there.
We didn't read
It says
it.
there
no.
was a murder.
Reading's
There's
hard.
another one since.
I assumed there was one corpse. That's why I'm so excited. There's multiple. Take us to corpse number 1, please.
Yeah.
See them bodies. Yeah. Take
Alright.
us to the scene of the crime.
Alright. Let's do that then. We're gonna go down over here.
Can she hang out with us forever?
I got work to do. I just gotta get you on your way there.
How did you look at the character and just know that was the voice? Because I swear it's perfect.
Oh yeah.
It's so perfect.
Oh yeah.
You can see the Mackinaw and the fucking lumberjack hat.
Hell yeah.
You know
Anyways,
this
here we
is-
are. The company store. We're using it as the morgue, but normally it's the commissary and the medical all in one.
You just argued
can
with us
smell
about going to the same place?
What?
What?
No, she had mentioned.
I'm pointing it out to you. I'm showing you around.
Okay. I'm contradictory as this character.
Sure. Oh yeah, I hadn't noticed. Anyways, I gotta get back. It's coming up on a good couple hours till the shift change, and then I gotta get on the mic and announce that. But you ought to be able to. Let's see who's in there. Who's in here at the company store? Oh, okay. We got some medical charts. We got who's in there? It'll be Vic and Leon, I bet. Switching over for the shifts, and then at night it's Vic and Gwen in there. But I think you'll talk to Gwen elsewhere. Anyways, good luck. And she takes off. She heads back to work.
Dope.
Inside the company store is the cloying scent of bleach and ethanol. There's perishable goods mingling with corpses in the walk-in freezer. There are ration and prescription pickups at a long, low counter under a flickering halogen light bulb. There's a cabinet full of medical charts for every colonist leaning against the wall. And there's a well-used spittoon near the examination table. What is this guy's name? Oh, yes. Enter Dr. Well, I'll tell you. He introduces himself. He says, oh, hello, I'm Dr. Gorefinder. I'm now I'm the coroner. And he smiles a crooked grin of yellowed teeth. He's got dark circles under his eyes, and his face is heavily freckled. And with a sniper's precision, he spits a stream of dark brown tobacco spit expertly into the spittoon. It makes that little plink noise that now I'm wishing I had added to the soundboard.
Blink, blink, blink.
Tune in next week for spittoon sound.
Spittoon takes.
Assuming the good doctor makes it that long.
I snapped his neck.
He says, "Yes, you must be the pure representatives. Yes, come right this way. Check out these corpses."
Yes. How long have these corpses been dead?
Well, it was about 2 weeks for the first one, and 6 days since the second one.
Murdered same way?
No, 2 different killers, in fact. We've got one of them in custody.
Oh.
But the other one's a bit more, you see, she's a class 4.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, class 4. Mm.
But, still same doctor as everyone else.
Exactly.
That's how it works on the colony.
Everyone knows that.
Can you tell us what you know about what happened?
We can, what are their men's names? You can talk to, damn, sorry, my stuff is quite out of order. I don't know how this.
You're talking to people that can't even do one voice, let alone, right?
Here we go. You're gonna wanna go down and talk to. Well, you're gonna wanna. You'll want to go to the crime scenes, I imagine, the overseer's house and the security station. Who
was on shift during these times? Who are we talking to if we go to these places?
We've got day and night shift. The murders happened in different locations, some time apart, committed by different people.
And witnesses in both of these incidents?
There's witness statement, and that we have video corroborating one of the witness statements. Not both, but one for sure. And the other one, well, you see, it's sort of a strange, sensitive matter with the overseer and all that.
Go on.
Well, it was Norton's wife who killed him. His spouse, Cassiopeia.
Oh. It's very high profile.
Then she did it right in front of the painter. Cordero is his name, Franklin Cordero.
Are you getting this? I looked to the android, hopefully taking notes.
Yes.
The doctor also just looks like, of course the android's getting it.
Yeah.
Do you have any suspected motivation?
From what I heard, she just, she was sitting for the painting, and then she attacked Ulysses with a letter opener. Grabbed it right off the desk, ruined the painting, and stabbed him until he was dead, and then she burst into tears and has been inconsolable ever since. They've got her locked up in that house up there. Well, not locked up, but, observed.
Isolated, confined, yeah.
Who is the painter?
Franklin Cordero. He was painting Cassiopeia. Or I'm sorry, I should say Miss Tubbs.
Ulysses Tubbs?
No, it's Ulysses Norton and Cassiopeia Tubbs.
Nay Tubbs.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I'm curious to see this painting.
Well, it was destroyed, but I'm sure it's still
And,
exists.
of the other murder, what can you
Yes.
tell us? What can you tell us? Are there any
Oh.
suspects? The victim-
Again, the victim here, and he gestures to the second body
Corpse.
on the floor in the freezer, and he says, "This was Yvonne Liu, the head of security."
Oh.
She's like a sort of a broad-shouldered lady with her hair in a tight bun. She's got a scar that goes down from the corner of her mouth, like all the way down her neck, beyond below whatever shirt she's wearing.
Like an old scar, not related to the murder? I guess when
No,
you're murdered,
no.
you don't develop scars, do you?
There you go.
Not usually.
You're
No,
the head forensic.
She was killed
Had
by
a
blunt
biologist
force
in there.
trauma. Another security officer just flipped his lid and beat her to death.
Who did?
Oh,
How long after the first murder? A week?
Oh,
you said?
let's say yes. I'd guess about 5 days, 6 days, perhaps.
And, the other security officer, do you have him arrested
Yes,
or?
Ren Harcourt is his name. He's been in custody ever since. There was a witness there. They were having lunch at the security station, and apparently Ren just stood up and started beating Sergeant Liu with the butt of his gun. And Gwen tried to stop him. He struck her. She lost consciousness, and he continued until she was dead.
And is he also
who's Gwen? What was that?
in jail?
Gwen was there when
That's the
Ren.
witness. Having lunch?
Yes.
Okay. But he didn't kill
got it.
Gwen. She's alive.
No, he walloped her a good one, knocked her out.
Okay.
That's the one we have video of. You can watch it if you like.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
well,
I have a few questions.
is there a new head of security?
In the interim, the head of security has sort of defaulted to
Are we the head of
what's
security?
his name?
Dude,
What's
you read
his
my mind.
name?
I think it's
Well,
actually us,
since-
now that I think about it.
Well, I'm sure you'll do something to deter violence for at least a few days. But yes, since the overseer's dead and his his head of security is also dead. Most of the responsibilities of the mine have fallen to Blythe Tollison, the mine foreman.
Okay.
She's the one that was I doing like more of an old man voice? She was the one who did who's organized this union thing. I don't
Blythe
I don't
Tollison?
particularly go for it myself, but it is the corporation that pays me after all.
And that's Blythe, right?
Blythe.
Nailed it. Cool.
Tollleson.
ESON. Cool. Okay, so I would like to.
He spits again.
Do you know the location of Blythe at the moment?
Oh, I imagine somewhere. Well, he looks at his watch and he's like, "Well, shift change is coming up, but she'll be down. She'll likely be down at the mine. She's day shift, so she'll be there for another 2 hours. You could probably get over there and catch her if you go now, or you could go to one of the crime scenes."
Do you know the location of Gwen?
Let's see. Well, in the daytime, she would be in the lab, and then she usually comes here to resupply. Most people come here to resupply at the shift change, and then they go to their quarters.
So we can stay at the resupply store to see a lot of people. Okay. Last question. Actually, second to last question. Where's Franklin?
Franklin?
The painter.
Oh yes, Cordero. He lives in a little casita, they call it. It's an extension off of the overseer's old house. They had a sort of strange arrangement. He wasn't a mine worker. He's just an artist and eccentric. Just hangs out and smokes and
Sounds pretty cool.
paints Norton's wife all the time.
Yeah, sounds like it. And then who was the level 4 you mentioned?
That would be the overseer's wife,
Cassiopeia.
Cassiopeia.
Cool.
Yes.
Awesome.
She's from a family of some corporate influence.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Well, my friends, what do you think? Blythe, Gwen, crime scenes?
The two of them being murdered together, too much to be coincidence. And I don't trust the CEO here.
For sure.
That's it.
What is the CEO's name? I didn't write that down.
Norton. Ulysses Norton
Oh no,
was the
not
overseer.
the CEO. Who we're talking to now?
Oh, he's not a CEO. He's a doctor.
Doctor. Same thing.
This is Leon Gorefinder. Dr.
Gorefinder,
Leon
such a
Gorefinder.
sick name. I'm inclined. I agree with you. I think it's sus as shit. Potentially in a fair situation, but given that our mission from the company and our job and our payrolls depend on it is to break up this union, I think the first people that we should wait. Am I allowed to say that in front of this person?
He says, "Oh no, I suspected as much. It was only a matter of time once the shipments stopped. They would come break them up. They wouldn't just let us starve, would they, right?"
No, of course not.
And he smiles
loves
his
you.
nasty yellow teeth again. "Oh, I know the company loves me. Yes, yes.
It's the company motto. The company loves you.
Yep, that's why they pay
Do we
me.
all need to join in a round of the company song?
No, I don't think that'll be necessary.
Oh, you're not going to take part in the
I
company
forget.
song.
I forget the tune of it.
I won't stop you.
Could you sing it for me?
Anyway, I think we should talk to this Blythe person because they're the one who's actually the mind
Sure
reader.
does it good.
We can sing the song on the way. We love the mine and we love the company. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We.
Oh, yeah, that
the mine.
Okay,
That brings
well,
back-
you know the way out. See yourselves out. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So out of character, I think we should go to Blythe.
Come back if you need medical assistance.
Same.
Or don't. I don't care.
Oh, don't.
Or fuck off. Yeah.
We're coming up on the hour mark. Do you guys want to take a short break here?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
For the sake of just being able to get back,
It is
into
also
when we get
10
back.
o'clock. What's that?
Well, I was just gonna say, for the sake of being able to get right into it when we get back, like out of character, do you guys have a thing you want to pursue right away?
No.
Pick one.
Tommy?
I'm fine with whatever, but I mean, like, I would probably want to go to the scene next, right? I mean,
I
Yeah.
can list options if you want to, like, quick summary again.
sure. I mean, yeah, I was following along, but yeah, I do love itemized summaries. Like, seriously.
It's basically just the murder one. It's the wife killed the overseer with the painter. They're all like basically at the overseer's house, and then the murder 2 is the head of security killed by blunt force trauma from the other person.
Murder 2.
Yeah, murder 2 by a security officer, Ren Hawcourt. There was a witness. They both have witnesses, and then there's the foreman. So it's like either the crime scenes with the witnesses or the foreman's place, I think. But yeah, the crime scenes sound good. Not bad to start from the beginning.
Right. I'm trying to think of like the first 48. I'm like, let's hit the ground. Let's look at the murder scene and then try to talk to people that. Yeah, right. Let's go to a tavern.
There is a let's call it a
I mean, we should get lunch at some point. It'd be
house of
unrealistic.
repute.
Oh hell yeah!
Well, dang, I didn't mean that, but I mean, okay.
Play a repute,
They got alcohol.
I'm sure they got
And
booze.
they got food if you're brave.
They got the
What are
chicken
the-
tenders at the House of Ill Repute.
Oh jeez.
Mm.
It's like,
Okay.
What are the societal judgment standards on this world?
Oh man, they're pretty heavy.
Wing buffet.
They're pretty heavy.
There's almost non-existent.
Societal judgment.
The people are
Corporal
too busy
judgment.
being enslaved by massive corporations to have any kind of social hang-ups.
But there's like
Everyone
I
just
imagine
everyone
there's,
just
like-
kind of is who they are. There's not
I can- Tip the performers in company chit.
Yeah, totally.
Company
That's-
shit.
You can just do it right from your phone probably.
So fucked.
You probably already have the app. It's like that in the jukebox app.
Oh god, so fucked. All right.
What time do you guys want to go to tonight?
We might as
Go
well
to
go
lunch.
another. Yeah, we might as well go until 11. I
I'm
mean,
working second shift tomorrow, so I'm down for whatever.
That's awesome.
yeah. I mean, it would just. I mean, 10:30 is fine, but I feel like after we do a 10-minute break, we might as well just stretch it to the. But how's any objections? I don't.
No
mind.
objections. I just might need like another $5 at some point for the dog.
Sure.
Sure.
I'll
Okay,
give you a
well,
heads up.
Reasonable.
Run it to
All right.
11.
Great. Well, we'll be going until 11 after this short break. Thanks anyone who's
Uh,
watching for your patience and for tuning in. Here's another weird drum loop I made.
Woo.
How's this volume-wise? Should I
Bump
turn it
that
up
shit
louder?
up,
Low.
cousin.
Low.
Yeah, a little more, a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good spot.
15% more.
Yeah.
It's pretty
There we
sparse.
go. There we go.
Bumping.
Turn it up even louder.
You're good.
How's that?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
yes.
That's it.
Great. All right. Talk to you guys in a couple of minutes.
See you soon.
Shit, it's not a loop.
There's your problem.
There we go. Now it'll loop. Checka.
Hey.
Hello. How's it going?
Sounds good. I feel like I hear some audio from somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm here. Let's zoom up.
Nice.
What up? What up? What up?
What up?
Did the Canadian accented person have a name?
Lucinda.
Lucinda.
I love that it's the Canadian Canadian accent. I feel like this setting is so far in the future that probably Canada doesn't exist. There might be like a Canada company.
Yeah.
They're probably one of the smaller like inter system companies.
You're right. The Great White North Company.
What's the company that made the Long Dark?
Hinterland?
Yeah, there you go.
Like, what if we spelled winter with an H? Hinta.
Winter.
Okie dokie.
There he is.
Was I last one back?
Yeah.
I didn't leave, and then I was like, you know what, I have stuff to do. And then I was like, oh shit, I think I'm behind.
Oh,
It's okay.
shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
We all got stuff to do.
Okay, so we're going to the murder scenes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know
To the
about
murder
Ghost
scenes.
Princess getting murder-alerted?
About what?
Ghost Princess getting murder-alerted?
Ghost Princess?
Yeah. It's from Adventure Time.
Adventure Time.
Yeah,
Oh,
Finn
okay.
and Jake are detectives, and they're trying to find out who killed Ghost Princess.
True.
I know nothing about this.
It didn't seem like many people got the ref. Ivan was in.
I
Somewhat.
have approximate knowledge of many
Yeah.
things.
A trivia man.
Sioss knows nothing
All right,
about
so you
this.
guys gonna go to the overseer's house or the security station?
I guess the overseer's house, because security station seems like there's a whole red tape and everything.
Seems like a real roller coaster. Real.
You know, there's going to be some uppity folks at the security center. Let's just have this chill moment to ourselves as we go to this murder scene.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yep.
you guys head down the way, up the little hill in the dome to the overseer's house, which is a decadent. Oh, I should start the tune again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Do we strut down the alleys?
I hope so.
I'm a little
Am I
stumbly.
supposed to be seeing things? All I see is like the main kind of graphic.
just a map.
Just the mappy. We're
I
going to
know
the
you
top
have,
right portion.
Imagination.
Gotta get in
have,
the...
specific location maps, unfortunately.
And that's not a problem. Just also like, am I supposed to be seeing like our avatars or anything on it? Because I don't. I'm just saying like
Nah.
No tokies. Just
Okay.
brain action.
I can put some
brain action
guys
is
to keep
doing
track of where you
maximum
are.
power now.
I did queue up a token.
Oh yeah, you got a token handy?
Yeah, I threw one in my character sheet. I don't know if it like translates to anything you can mess with. Yeah, let's see if like.
I just put.
It's not showing up for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it
You
doesn't.
should be able to set it as your avatar or your token.
Yeah, I did it. Maybe I did it like. Hold on.
I'll just use let's see, I think I have
There you go. Oh, hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna go do the different one.
Alright, you're gonna just be this green orb. There you go. That's where you are.
Yeah.
That's a Pure Pod. It's one of their more popular laundry detergent delivery systems.
Nice.
And it's the corporate logo under which you guys fly your banner.
That's our benevolent banner
Yep, that's the symbol on the side of your ship. It's
from
the
House
symbol
Pod.
of your branch. Yep,
Pod House.
that's what the rhodium is used for. Besides,
Well, I'm a podhead,
and such.
so
Podhead.
So
Love
we
it.
like to call it. It's a little
We
tongue
had-
in cheek.
We had great sales when those teenagers were encouraged to eat us.
Yeah, that was a good quarter.
Great quarter, if ever there was one.
Now we have like full clearance. We're not breaking into this house. We're just like entering it as like the people that are designated to the task to do so, right?
Yeah.
And other people have already done this. They've already ran the scene, or like so we're only going over someone else's forensic, or are we like
They have,
laying down?
but this is like the daughter of an elite, so they're probably having, everybody's.
Yeah,
probably too
there's a
scared to
reason
look
she
into it too
hasn't
deeply.
been taken into custody, for example.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay. So we're not going to be are we ransacking this house? Like I guess I'm asking y'all.
Well, I mean, subtly,
Fucking murder hobo.
subtly.
I mean, as you on your approach, you see that there's lights on. There's clearly someone home.
Okay. Sometimes the story answers my questions if I just. But I'm more so like I was like, I guess as we're walking there, I was just trying to establish, with me and my colleagues, how we'd like to approach this. So. But with tact is what I'm told. So I like it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I initially failed at just yelling at people, so I'm just gonna try to be a little cooler now.
Oh, you're one of them learning robots. Okay.
Artificial intelligence.
Oof.
Emphasis on the intelligence.
Art official.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna continue the approach here.
For sure.
Do we want to go straight up to the door, or do we want to look for Franklin's extension on the side first, or Cordero's extension on the side first?
Only to get like a little. You want to like kind of
Just
peeps
like
it
a little
from
walk
afar.
around first. Yeah, just do a little
Sure.
quick
Yeah.
walk around.
Yeah,
Can
if your gut's telling you to do that, I mean.
Can I ask our DM, like, what's the season? Like, are we
Underground.
Space.
The dome is climate controlled. It's probably like Pure is pretty cheap, so it'll probably be like on the like mid to lower like 60s.
Could you imagine if someone?
The minimum comfort zone,
Right,
like
like
people are
you gotta-
rolling around in like hoodies and coats and stuff.
If someone adjusted the thermostat and everyone was like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
is there any precipitation in this climate or this bubble?
Whoa.
I don't think so, man, because there's nothing to grow. I think it's just like oxygen's dumped in, people do work, food gets sent here, we give out exports. Like they fucking die in here too. They got a little graveyard over there.
Yeah, precipitation would be like too hard to regulate, so it's not allowed.
It also like serves no purpose, and I don't see why they would do it for us.
Well,
Is
they
there
don't want people
precipita-
trying to like start like a guerrilla hydroponic farm or something.
Ooh,
They
yeah,
need
see?
the miners
Jesus,
dependent on the benchmark
gorilla.
supplies.
Yeah,
Right, and it's
company chit.
It's like basically an asteroid, I think, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
that's the other
ultimately,
thing.
there's
It's
not
like,
going to be like a climate on top of it either.
we can't even terraform this, Joan.
All right, so long answer of no. There's not going to be any like muddy
No rain.
footprints.
Oh,
Right.
That's a good point, though. I
maybe
mean,
there's dusty footprints. We are miners.
There's plenty of other materials besides mud.
Okay, but how many footprints are there?
low grav dust. I imagine there's a sheesh ton. But yeah, let's do a little walk around. Is there a stat? Do you want to do? I guess we're gonna try to do this stealthily. Yeah.
No, we're gonna walk right in.
Go for it.
Then, right?
Oh, I thought.
You don't want to be loud coming around the corner, sure.
So are we using like skills for more specific things and then like these other things for more general things like the strength, speed, intellect, and combat?
It's kind of the way I understand it. It's kind of up to you guys. Like the idea for Mothership is that it's up to the players to present a scenario in which using whatever skill they've chosen would be applicable.
Okay. Cool. Well, I mean, I have like binoculars. I mean, I would like to.
That's awesome.
You know,
I'll give you a bonus for binoculars.
yeah. Then, I would like to use those binoculars to make an intellect to see and like peeps this area. How would I apply a? What would I just so normal? And then is there a modifier that I would apply?
I guess roll it with advantage or like a +1 or whatever.
Yeah, I'll
just one it asks you for first.
Yeah, the first one is advantage, and I'll just go with that.
All right.
Okay, well the advantage worked. I looked at it, couldn't see shit. Put the binoculars up, I could see a ton of shit.
Amazing.
It's crazy how they work.
What you see first and foremost, looking, I assume you're just looking at the front of the overseer's house.
Yeah.
I also have a flashlight. It's dark.
It's getting there.
Okay.
It's not quite dark enough to necessitate a flashlight, but it will be in, let's say, an hour.
Perfect.
What you see through the front window of the overseer's house is this guy. An android servant just standing there blankly, basically like looking at the foyer area.
Oh.
He's got seemingly nothing to do at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
What's that red guy on the second level then?
Oh, that's where the
just
murder
to
occurred.
The murder, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because I also thought that at first, and I was like, oh wait, the other one's at security,
What's
so that's
Deadpool
security.
doing up there?
Yeah, right.
Through the other window, if you care to turn your knocks onto the built-on little addition, the artist's, casita, you see this guy.
Cigarette guy.
Lounging. Yep, smoking a cig. Maybe idly mixing some paint. Having a little drink or something. But yeah, those are the only two occupants you can see. You can see a light on the second floor. But no. Yeah.
Cool. I'll relay of course, I'll relay all that info. Okay. I will hit my weed pen, and I will continue. What
I saw some shit.
There's definitely there's some people home. They don't drug test here. They know this. That's why I took the job. But no one's home, or there's someone home. The exact opposite of what I just said. Looks like a droid and a man, and an artist in the side office there. So, if you wanted to speak to one over the other, what could dictate on where we went, maybe.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go get Cordero's side of the story, should we? Before we go in the main house.
Yeah.
Or should we go right into it and go right to where the murder happened?
No.
Siggy guy you were talking about?
Yeah, Cordero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like he's got some answers for us.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be existential. I'm gonna feel worse about meeting him.
Yeah, right.
You know how I can't trust those cigarette smokers.
Seriously.
Yeah, I'd walk right up to him and just be like, "You got smoke?"
What are you gonna say to him? Oh,
No, I'm gonna
Got
say,
that noob.
Can I get a noob? Hello, sir. May we have a moment of your time?
Would you like to talk about?
You just walking in?
Oh
I
no, we
thought-
would.
Yeah, he's smoking inside.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, like so we could see through like an open door, right? That he's kind of working at the studios and vibing out so I can see.
It's just like a open like front bay window.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You just walk in?
No, fuck no. Jesus, no,
Okay,
no,
well, no.
space Jesus. Yeah, definitely not.
Knocking?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. So you knock, and after beat, the guy gets up and he drops his mostly unfinished cigarette into a nearby ashtray, and gets up and comes to the door. You see the peephole darken for a moment as he assesses you, and then he opens the door and he says, "Ah, you must be the negotiators that Pure sent. Yes."
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah, I figured it was only a matter of time.
Yeah,
Well, what can I? Yes, absolutely. I'm just hanging out in here.
May we come in?
Waiting for. Yes, sure.
Oh,
Come on
good.
in.
Good thing you asked. I am a vampire.
Thank you for your
Oh,
hospitality.
this guy. He's a card.
He's got zings.
Got my eye on you.
Keep an eye on him.
Please feel free to continue smoking.
Oh, I certainly wouldn't want to get your uniforms scented with it. There may be a bit of a perfume smell about. I'm afraid I can't do anything about that one.
Oh, what's that about?
No. You want to smoke about?
Oh, women and such. He lights another cigarette, and you take note of the room is a bit like cluttered. It's decorated like a 70s like bachelor pad with like the sort of like weirdly shaped lamps and such.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a series of
carpet and
paintings along. Oh, absolutely, shag carpet. Probably some like fucking
God.
hideous like salmon orange color.
Oh.
Like a color that should not be.
Mm-hmm.
It's called
But there's a line of paintings on the wall that each depict a sort of variation on a theme. The theme being a blonde woman being shadowed by a formless yet menacing figure. The other main thing in this room that you'll take probably almost immediate notice of is the pet bear in a golden cage at the back of the room.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Okay.
This man's got a pet bear. He sees you taking note of him, and he says, "Oh, that's Hieronymus. I won him in a bet."
Oh.
What was the wager?
Yeah, can
A
you
bear.
elaborate?
Well, the cage, the cage came free.
Nice. It would be rude to give you a bear with no golden cage.
I mean, where would I be expected to keep it? That would be the point of the wager.
You'd look a fool.
Anyway, can I offer you gentlemen drinks, cigarettes? I may have some like special occasion stogies, maybe a little mushrooms if you're into that kind of thing.
Well, let's just chat and see where the night goes.
Sure, yes, I'm sure you have questions. Lay it on me.
So you were saying you have a girlfriend?
What? Oh.
I have friends who are of the feminine persuasion.
Multiple?
Occasionally.
Not to put too fine a point on it.
Yeah. Well, there's only about he like does like a quick count on his fingers, and he says, "Oh, maybe 24 eligible bachelorettes on the outpost, but I'm trying to make them last."
So they all wear the same perfume?
Oh, that would have just been a mix of the last, the most recent few nights. I had a party the other night.
Well,
Was the bear at the party?
Yes, in the cage. We don't let him out. I'm not crazy.
that's good.
How long ago was the party?
I would say the night before the most recent murder, I imagine.
So that's like 7 days ago. I think it was 6 days ago was the murder, right?
Timeline's a bit fuzzy. No, I think the doctor's timeline was fuzzy. The most recent murder would have been, I guess, 5 days before you guys got here. So the party would have been 6 days ago.
Up a day. Cool.
Oh, I thought the murder was the day after the party was the day after the murder. I was like, dang, my man got
other way around.
I was like, whoa, like this guy's a major suspect. So, like, how are you?
I just love killing.
That's totally how I wrote it, though.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, this guy's definitely crazy.
Patrick Bateman vibes.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So
I was like, I noticed
the day before the murder, essentially.
Yes.
Yes.
And it was a good turnout. You were everything went according to plan. No.
Good turnout for me. Sure, certainly. Yes, we.
Nothing odd happened during the party.
No, nothing untoward whatsoever. There was a bit of an after party. Some folks went on down to
The hotel lobby.
To Deplace, if you will. I never got a hang of the French accent, but yeah, they closed the bar down. Cassiopeia among them, that nightmare of a woman. But yeah, then came back here, and you know how it goes. End of the night, etc. He gives you like a little jab in the elbows, or a jab with the elbow.
Yeah. Oh, so
And Katsu, he has always been a nightmare.
Oh, long as I've known her, certainly long as she's been on Norton's outpost, and I would certainly wager before that she fairly left her prep school in ruins when she left. But that's that's neither here nor there. I shouldn't speak ill of a woman in mourning, should I? How terrible of me.
how have you come to live in this establishment?
I was hired. Well, this part was built for me, specifically, and me and my bear, by the overseer. He was a great fan of my art, and he wished me to make paintings of his lovely young wife, and that's what I've been contracted to do here by Norton's subsidiary of Pure, and that's what I was doing until he was murdered by the subject of my paintings.
What was the subject?
Not these paintings. This is a different woman. He gestures to the paintings of the blonde.
So you know who murdered him?
I was there. I saw it happen. Yep. It was Cassiopeia.
And she just sprung up and stabbed him with the letter opener?
She was sitting for my painting, and Norton entered the room, and he said something to Yorick, the android butler, and Cassie just grabbed a letter. She stood up, and I said, "Cassie, what are you doing?" And she went and grabbed a letter opener off the desk, and she just stabbed him so very many times.
And she seemed herself, her eyes. I mean, you must have attention for the essence of one's
Certainly.
being.
It was anything but normal. It was as though she were possessed or hypnotized, or having a seizure of some sort, perhaps. And
did she have any physical, like a blank expression or any?
Completely
yeah.
blank. Until it was done. Once Norton stopped breathing, she seemed to come to her senses and realize what she'd done, and
And she's been evaluated.
The waterworks and the screaming. Well, we don't have much in the way of medical staff. I don't suppose you met Dr. Gorefinder.
Yes.
He's about what we've got here. He's not much in the way of the
multifaceted
mental side of things. Yes, he's a bit of an old sawbones.
Old sawbone haircut.
More
man.
more friendly with the dead than the living. No, it would be ideal. It would be ideal to get her to somewhere that could provide some remedial mental medicine of some sort. But
Or I mean,
I'm sure you're aware that Pure has us locked down here.
yes, that's true.
They won't let anyone off until the next rhodium shipment is full.
When is that expected?
Yeah, how close are we?
He looks at his watch sort of dramatically and he says, "Oh, I believe that was due. I believe it'll be due at the end of this shift." And just then, there's a sort of a bell and a tone, and you recognize Lucinda's voice comes over the
Recognize that voice anyway.
the intercom, and it announces, "Come on, change." Oh, why you no work?
There we go.
Oh,
Whoa, that's crazy.
There you go.
Oh, don't do the beep.
No, the beep.
I like the beep.
Yeah, the beep's good.
Anyways, it's time for the shift change there. I can't figure out how to turn off the beeping, but, everyone, first shift, go home, go to the place and get drunk or whatever. Tell everyone I said hi down there. I'm turning in early. But yeah, second shift, come on in and, that's how we do things here. Long live the Union.
Long live the Union, yeah.
And
They all
she
say it in
she
unison. Long live the Union.
she beeps off, and you hear a sort of general like shuffling down the street as the shift change commences. You notice that there's still a fair number of working people. Not everyone seems in on the strike, but
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like the kind of workforce that's gonna get 250,000 kilograms of rhodium out by the end of this shift.
Oh yeah, right.
Which means you guys recognize the situation. It means that these people are now working on nearly a week of starvation rations, and they will not be receiving a resupply.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's gonna be like it's a powder keg. Like it's about to be. I feel like if we don't solve this within like, I don't even understand how we're going to solve because like once people start starving, they're gonna definitely murder each other for like their sheesh.
I think that the solution is who you start murdering.
It's the
We're gonna
contract
lose
you
it.
took.
We're gonna lose a bunch of money if people get murdered.
Maybe we can find some excavating equipment and repair it and figure out generally why their efficiency is going down.
That's true.
Because of the strike. Well,
Right.
and the murders.
And the murders.
The murders and the strike.
Okay.
Neither are helping.
The strikers
So-
are
Certainly not.
starving everybody because the company's not going to give in to the demands.
Well, the company's starving everyone, yes.
Yes. I'm
Oh, we
really
were
in the
spoken
character.
like
I'm in
a-
the character.
Yeah,
This isn't
this is
Jesse
spoken like-
speaking. This isn't Jesse speaking.
No, this is
Yeah, I gotcha.
this is the bastard in me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we should definitely go be breaking bones if we really want this money thing. But
Well, we can't
yeah,
make too many.
yeah. Thank you.
Well, at least not deathly.
Yes.
Oh, I had one more question, Correro. Do you have any idea what Norton could have whispered to the android?
Oh, he didn't. I don't believe he whispered anything. He just said something inane and businessy, or like, flip my laundry or something. I don't
Just
remember.
any sort of just some sort of mundane command.
Yes, that's the perfect way to describe it. Yes.
Turn
Turn my socks out or some such.
Was
What's the view of like the Union at this point in time? Like, they're like what are the view of people? Like they're just that were hardcore striking and saying no, we're not working until what?
Yes, that's what they'd have. That's what they'd have everyone do. They're spreading out their pamphlets. They're making it harder for everyone to get food and good service at the bars.
Like what?
They have a whole. They have a whole insufferable list of demands. Let me see if I can recall any of it. It's mainly to do with, the usual things, wage increases. They don't want to be reliant on the benchmark shipments anymore.
No chips. Yeah, fine.
Not being killed by machinery and maimed by it or whatever.
Well, I mean,
these people. Come on.
These are pure professionals. No one's falling into mining equipment. These are just they have an easy job and they're trying to take advantage.
And they have someone loses a hand once in a while. Yeah.
There's plenty of vac suits. We haven't had a depressurization incident in a long time.
73 days.
A long time. I don't know. Ask Tollison, Blythe Tollison. She'll be able to tell you all about the fine inner workings of the mine. She's the foreman.
What do you think about her? Do you know her well?
Oh no, she's much too gruff for me. She's, she spilled a beer on me at a bar once. I doubt she remembers it, but I was quite scared. And damp with beer, wasted beer.
You sure it wasn't?
Was it the only place that was damp?
Hey.
Oh, I see. This guy, very funny. I'll have to write down some of your witticisms in my journal.
In my book of grudges.
Tell me, do you keep a journal?
I'm adding to it right now.
He's just writing furiously.
Yeah, scribbles furiously. Now that the overseer is dead and the wife is unable to bereft, is she going to oversee the house, or is this she like?
I imagine Yorick will do most of the overseeing of the house. I don't know that Cassie will be capable of doing much besides laying in her room and weeping inconsolably until she receives some sort of treatment or drugs of some sort, perhaps. I don't know.
And you'll just stay here in the studio?
This is my home, and I'm going to stay on here until the conditions of my contract are fulfilled.
Nice.
Convenient.
Indeed. That's the beautiful thing about contracts. They work out great for everyone involved every time.
What did you do before you were set up here painting Cassiopeia?
Oh, I've painted many level 4. I've even painted some level 5 citizens.
And you have stayed in their house typically and just painted them until you moved on?
Yes, most of them have an addition, either already an unused wing perhaps, or they'll build a custom wing to my specifications.
Word.
Yes, I'm rather surprised you've not heard of my work.
Can we understand?
What's your most famous? What would we know of?
Who else?
Oh, there's just so many of them that are very famous and well known. It'd be hard to say which is my most famous. I did one called let's say Saturn Squatting.
Can I roll an intellect to see if this is bullshit? If I would know.
Absolutely.
Ah, fuck. I'm not smart today.
Not picking up on...
Can we all roll on this?
Yeah, go for it.
Was it intellect?
Intellect.
I went with intellect. It would be like...
Terrible at intellect.
I definitely...
I'm willing to hear any other cases.
Look at prisoner. Oh.
Nice.
Shapeshifting.
I'm familiar with some of these patrons that you have worked for, and I'm not sure that I've seen your artwork of them or your stories around them.
Well, this may be the case, but I don't imagine most of my patrons keep my work in their loading docks.
Yuri
Ripped.
Oleg like turns away. Like,
Yeah, we're dead.
Roasted.
Dead, bro.
Roasted.
Oh my,
Dead.
oh my god.
He's suddenly.
I did the thing where I just ran. Like I just ran and kept running.
He just, without doing anything, pulls a lit cigarette to his mouth. Just after.
Oh, he completely he lit one up as soon as you guys were inside.
He manifests
The
it.
pixelated sunglasses came from the ceiling.
Yeah, he flicks on a little hologram visor that looks like the pixelated sunglasses. He says, "Well, gentlemen, do you have any further inquiries? Well, it's not a very solid plan, but usually at the shift change, I like to go down to the bar."
Well,
Richard
we may return at a later time. To speak
Certainly.
with you.
Before we roll
Yes,
out,
of course.
Can I just like take a quick eye around his little place? Is there anything that like is suspicious or seems out of place?
Give it a look.
Yeah, with another intellect.
Whatever you want. If you're looking for something specific, maybe if you have a skill that would be relevant, like if you're trying to look for, I don't know, like ill-placed equipment of some sort, stuff that looks like maybe a painter wouldn't have it, or
I'm also.
or if you're trying to look for like evidence of, I don't know, places people have been, you could take a peek in like a trash can with like scavenging or
Yeah.
variety of things.
Okay. Because
True.
maybe I'll use my mathematics to see all the angles of all the painting. I'm going to use my first aid maybe to
Let's hear it.
I was thinking
Look
just,
for-
like,
look
any
for-
signs of like medical use. Like I like the idea of like looking an eye in the trash can, but seeing if he has any like maybe defensive wounds on his arms or like things like that.
Sure.
Like, is there a first aid kit out and open? You know, something like that.
I'll take that. Yeah, give me a first aid check to spot if he's got any type of wounds he's favoring.
I love that you have to pick a stat with it. Like, yes, I'm going to use my.
Yeah, it's pretty
first
cool.
aid
It just
strength.
gives you another like 10 bonus on it or something, depending on what it is. Nice, you got it.
I usually just click through it. I use strength. I hope that's okay.
That's fine.
Cool.
I don't know
First aid.
how that would really work, but you know, it's fine.
I'll start thinking about it more instead of just clicking through it.
Sure, no, that's fine. You don't. So you've been told by two people now that Cassiopeia killed Norton with a letter opener, which leaves pretty distinct marks. You can see that he's got. He doesn't have any cuts on him. He's got like one on his cheek from like shaving or something.
Sure. Clearly not a.
But
wound.
the only other thing is like the tips of his fingers on his one hand appear to be burnt, as though he perhaps has a habit of habitually lighting a match and then forgetting to light the cigarette and leaving the match to burn the tips of his first two fingers.
That's
Other than
why.
that, no wounds. He seems in good health, if perhaps smoking too much and given to overindulging in the beverage.
Interesting.
What in the hell kind of roll is that?
That's amazing.
It's,
That is critical damage, brother.
69 D420.
Dude,
I love
hits
that.
weed once.
Oh no! I'm gonna hit this weed once. Oh no, that weed does 1,445 damage. God damn! Knocked me out the game.
Yep. Sorry.
No sweat. That the giant bag of weed just falls out of Oleg's coat, and everyone just kind of looks at it like, God damn! Like it like thuds the floor.
I can see Cordell excited about that.
I do a dip.
Franklin says, "You're lucky that didn't land on your foot by the sound of it."
True.
My goodness. Came prepared. Anyway, well, I was gonna say I could hook you up with some mids, but if you're clearly covered,
No, I travel
Not in a long time.
always with the best.
D-best.
indeed, excellent. Well, anyways, I'm going to go down to the bar. Unless you have any more questions for me, gentlemen.
No.
Nope.
Thank you for your time, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Good luck. Good luck.
Would you mind telling
Would
us maybe the chatter of the bar, to help us get a lay of the land?
Like an ear to the ground. Yes, I've read some detective novels in my time. How quaint. Yes, of course. I'll. He sort of like stiffens up and gives you a little salute. He says, "I'll report first thing at the end of shift, Sergeant."
Keep it subtle. Play it more subtle.
Yeah,
a lot more subtle.
You got it. You got it.
And I give him a salute and a wink.
He goes to at ease and chuckles and takes a drag of his cigarette and he says, "Well, see you later." And heads off down the road.
Ciao. Okay. Do you guys want to even hazard talking to the bereaved lady?
I'm going to say time check of...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Why can't I click on this guy anymore? That's weird. Are you on a...
Well, I don't think it even...
map layer? There he is. That's okay. Yeah, so you guys, just for next time,
Okay,
for wrapping up here, are you guys going to remain at the Overseer's house to check out the main building, or are you guys going to continue on elsewhere?
The main is a good idea, but hitting the bar during shift change is also a good idea.
I'm hitting the bar.
Also, we would be... There's no way we're not famished.
Check in the first murder.
Sure. Fair.
But, like, I'm
a robot, whatever.
Also pretty fair.
Rub it in, dude.
I'm sorry. You're right.
But no, I mean, whatever. I think we should. I think we should talk to her. I feel like she's not gonna give us. I feel like she's just gonna be really sad and like, something obviously happened. Like something.
She's at the bar.
She is right now.
That's the important point that I think you're missing.
Who's at the bar?
We're going to the bar.
Blake.
Okay, well, yeah, let's go to the bar then. Yeah.
We're going to the bar. That's who's there.
Yeah.
We are.
Okay, well, yeah, that is where we will head, and I think we should double back. We'll check back in.
We can always circle back wherever you want. Any plans you want after the bar will be made officially noted.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Until they change, because we're at the bar.
Okay.
All right, so
tune in next week
you guys
for
over
bar.
here so that I remember that you guys are heading to the bar.
The place.
As you guys head down the way, though, you see a familiar face, a familiar low-hatted face, and it's Lucinda, and she says, "Oh, hey, I'm glad I caught you there. It seems unfortunately there's been another murder."
Oh no!
Oh, Jesus, where? What?
We haven't solved the
And
mystery.
that's where we're gonna end our session this week, folks. Once again, this is Picket Line Tango, How to Kickflip a Horse, doing it. Picket Line Tango, written by Emily Weiss of Anodyne Printware. Art by Roque Romero, edited by Ian Yusem, proofreading by Fiona, Maeve, Geist, and layout by Eric Cahill. Mothership is by Tuesday Night Games. There's going to be links to all that stuff in the notes on our YouTube page, which is also a thing that we have. And our buddy DJ Yev did our theme song. You can find him on the internet at Ayeva. And the theme song that he wrote goes like this. Oh, it stops it when I switch the things.
Smoke weed every day. Well, see you later.